The ball on the tee. We're set for football. And off we go from Nashville. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Now ETN to start the drive. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. And they'll go again with ETN. There he goes left side. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne, 60 yards. And the Jaguars are on the board here first in the season opener. To try here for the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready. 18 Rattler. Ready.
On 1st and 10. Ward. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Allen, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down. And here's a give to Spears. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First down, Titans, gain of 12. Hand off to Spears. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Dragon 60.
Now Ward to throw on second down. That one's taken in by Spears. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 38-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 39-yard line.
Buffalo 18. 19 Lions. 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. Ready.
Looking to throw. Ward. A shot downfield for Burks. And this throw will be intercepted. And the Jaguars will take over here at their own 14-yard line. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, It allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams trying to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
On second down, a run with Etienne. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun, Hawkins. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. Jonathan Mingo, 57 yards. And the Jags have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they're in an early hole. The first drive they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Farley. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. 28 yards. And the Jaguars are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Point after here coming up. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0.
Makes the score Jaguars 21, Titans 0.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
26-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 2nd and 7.
Cup 19. Cup 19. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Back to throw. Ward. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Tajay Spears.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Looking to throw. Ward. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. That's Drake Jackson burying him and finishing the play. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. They're going to try and throw. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. Wiggles free. 125 yards for him on the ground in this first quarter. He has been tremendous to start the new year. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
21-0 our score after one. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Travis Etienne, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jaguars are able to add on to their first half lead. And it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Hill going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. Shot.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Now Spears to begin the drive. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block, but the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And now a run with Spears. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times. And what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Devin Lloyd, the one to get home and earn that sack. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Let's go. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Now, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final done.
And he's got some space here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 164 yards. Another tote for Etienne. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there.
At the Titans' 30 46-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That'll be complete to Okonkwo. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
Third and inches.
Operating from the gun, Hawkins. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Parker Washington, 27 yards. And the Jaguars have got it on cruise control. Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Let's go now.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Finding room at midfield. Ooh, the juke. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. A big play that time for the Titans. 51 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Back to throw. Ward. That's going to be caught. And it's a Titans touchdown. Josh Riley. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Titans get a bit closer. There you go, Charles. His first touchdown pass of the new season.
And he had a strong rookie year. So much more expected of him this one, as you might imagine. He threw that one with confidence and assuredness.
And I noticed that the celebration a little bit more subdued than his first touchdown pass last year as a rookie.
Yeah, he certainly is acting like he's done it before.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. Fights off the tackle at the 20. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of a defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
On first down, right back to ETN. 198 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Fans, a reminder, coming up at this and every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando for highlights and analysis and scores from around the NFL here in this opening weekend.
Let's put the coach to work.
Throwing on first down, Hawkins. Finding ETN here, catching it on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Possibly a good spot here to take a shot as they come out with 3 receivers to the left on second and less than a yard. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. ETN bringing in another one. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week one. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team right on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day one.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want...
Touchdown! Jonathan Mingo. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jaguars are pouring it on. Extra point right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half.
41, Titans 7.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Ward from the gun on third down. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. He'll air one out deep for Mingo. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Hawkins rolling to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Titans 7.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. Gonna need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready, ready.
Ward now, throwing on 3rd and long. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Antonio Johnson. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Jaguars 48, Titans 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
48 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Ward. That's caught. Left side, it's Burks. They can't tackle it. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
That's good for a Tennessee Titan.
They'll run with Spears. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here's Ward. Looking to throw on second down. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up fourth down.
18 Rattler.
Operating from the gun. Ward. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal. Out of the gun to give to Spears. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up second and goal.
Bronco switch.
Ward. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Titans are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Now, this opening game has certainly not gone their way to this point, but yeah, that touchdown, maybe a glimmer of hope for the long season ahead.
And no one in this league likes to talk about moral victories. No one likes to really just say, okay, well, maybe something went right. But you're exactly right about that. A little glimmer there. Maybe they can carry it over moving forward.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a second down and 9. ETN once more. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On third down, Hawkins. That is caught. And he's got room. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 31-yard line. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. They'll try the left side with ETN. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
Chubb is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be second down. So stuffed from the 2. Now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try again with Chubb. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Nick Chubb taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jaguars will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Come on.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Looking to throw. Moore. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. This offense so far on third down, a pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Ready, set.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 79 Broncos. Set up.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down.
Ready up.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
Stop below 18.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Titans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Now the try here for the point after. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. You just kind of feel for the defense right now. This deficit, they have not been able to stop them the entire game, Charles. And some hands on hips, some long faces out there on the defensive side.
There he goes, right side.
Travis Etienne. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Jaguars are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
19.
Operating from the gun. Ward. He finds his target, Allen. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the opener, and it's a first down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Let's go.
Back to throw. Ward. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 44-yard line.
18, Pioneer. Warriors, 70.
Back to throw again. He gets this with the Burks. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the 4th quarter with how wide this advantage is for this offense. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. He'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Looking to throw. Ward. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
70 Lions. 70 Timberwolves.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one's going to wind up incomplete. The 4th down pass from the... It's incomplete, and the Jaguars are able to come up with a goal line stand. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. Extra point attempt here still to come. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play.
Titans 28.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This has really just been a lopsided affair. What a performance they put on, and now they get the football back here with a big lead in the fourth quarter. You know, in the past, we might be discussing dinner plans, talking about steak and sushi, whatever the case is, CD. This ball game is pretty much well in the books.
Yeah, we were going to start bringing up dinner a long time ago if we wanted to, partner. And I think a few of the guys out in the field already making plans for the evening.
First down, Jaguars.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. They work now on 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
ETN up the middle. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. And their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Now Hill to return it. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time, and it'll be Titan football.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think...
And now here's another interception. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was